so Sonic Frontiers got some very spoiler-heavy stuff. Even while I'm making this video, I'm thinking, should I do it? Should I not do it? I don't know. Let's just try it. Sega might destroy my channel. We'll find out. But on Twitter, some guy posted like a whole bunch of gameplay on one of the demo releases, I guess. Someone just went through, kind of did their thing, and found out a lot of stuff. So we got a lot of spoiler-heavy stuff here. One more time, do not watch this video if you don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to do this myself. I want to play the game for first-person experience, but at the same time, I make YouTube videos on Sonics. Let's get in here. Let's figure out what's going on. My first time seeing this stuff, but it's all in one video. Now, music's in the background, right? I got this from a YouTuber. It's going to be in the description because I'm not sure who posted it exactly, right? I want to make sure I got the source. Although it's a leak, so it might disappear anyway, you know, as well as my channel. But it looks like Dr. Eggman, I guess, right? Yeah. And as this video goes through, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, you know, I'm going to do a little chopping, you know, because YouTube might find me, Sega might find me. Like I said, bad idea to do this video. Very bad idea. I'm aware of that. All right, so what is this? What is this? So Eggman, once again, is causing trouble, right? Cyberspace, he probably tinked with it, etc., etc. So what's a Sonic primarily? I figured it would be Eggman, though. I mean, I figured. Why wouldn't it be Eggman? It's always Eggman, right? Yeah, he's gonna regret this, just like 2006 Sonic. But what's going on for real, though? Is he like, Oh, whoa. Alright, so does Eggman get captured? Or are these things gonna work for him? What's going on? Because Sage should be controlling these things, right? Yeah, okay, something's wrong. Yeah, something's wrong. Here we go. I'm assuming Sage is gonna pop out now? Unless they're gonna save her for like later in the game. Oh, hey, here we go. That's where things go wrong. All right. Now, how does Sonic pit himself in this situation? Because, you know, as we see from the trailers, obviously, Sonic is like the primary enemy one of Sage. And it seems like Sonic was just chilling, right? And the Sage said that Sonic was the reason this kind of happened. So, did she kind of get the wrong person? What's going on here? I'd like to see Amy in, how do I forget what that's called? Oh my god, I'm not a Sonic fan. I like to see Amy in that, though. How did I forget the tornado? I'm bugging. Okay. So they're all just relaxing, right? Sonic Frontiers. Okay, that's the opening. Okay, so you don't start off all hectic. You start off, like, peaceful and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I like that. But then what happens to bring him into that situation is what I'm wondering. All right, here we go. Oh, Jesus. All right. All right, Tails will be fine. He can fly. I'm a little concerned for Amy. Yeah, you guys might want to abort, grab Amy, maybe? Okay, I guess they're good. Oh, shoot! Oh, wow! Oh, my God! Well, that's how that happens. So that means only Amy... Wait, Cyberspace 1, Green Hill... Okay. So Green Hill Act 1, that's how it actually starts. All right. So we get some more gameplay here, right? We've seen a lot of the gameplay, and I've heard a lot of stuff about the gameplay, right? Some people like it, some people think it's too empty, which I kind of see a little bit. But I played Sonic Generations 1 very recently. Wow. I played Sonic Generations very recently, right? And after playing it, like, I like the feel of it a lot, because it's been a long time. I see what people call like one of the best Sonic games. Even I knew that, but after playing it, right, that empty feel, I kind of still got it in there, if that makes sense, right? The, you know, not having everything, like, in multiple places, I got it. What you had was your, like, you know, occasional enemies once in a while. Now, as you go through the game, that probably changes depending on the stage, because I did Sky Sanctuary afterwards, and that was just filled with stuff. Every time you were somewhere, there was something else, right? There's a bunch of platforms. You can, like, hit enemy to enemy and enemy, do some parkour to get to other places. So, here's Sky Sanctuary here. After playing Generations, I want to compare in my mind, because I haven't watched the Sky Sanctuary gameplay in a long time, and this is probably going to be a bit longer. But yeah, you got the platforming, right? At this point, you probably see some enemies, the robots, right? You don't see any yet. I remember there's like a little, you know, staircase, like right at the beginning of the Sky Sanctuary and Generations, so I can kind of see. All right, there we go. That's 1. That's 2. All right, then a little bit of leveling here. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that's exactly how it is, kind of. I think in Generations, if I'm correct, there's a little more, right? But, you know, I had this person that I looked at some point ago. They were trying to make a point that with Sky Sanctuary, it's in cyberspace, right? Sonic's trying to regain his memories, so he might not remember everything, but at the same time, I don't know if that's the case. I guess we'll have to find out, because it looks like it's not that case here, unless they're skipping some gameplay here. Again, these are leaks. It's not official gameplay. Might get my channel banned, but we'll find out if that happens. You know, it's been a nice run. It's been a nice run for the people who've been with me. All right, let's see. All right, Crisis City, right? Okay. All right, so a little more of the 2D. Okay. Now, I won't say anything until I actually feel the game, but all I will say is that the 2D in Sonic Generations, they got it very, 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 very on point. Now, I don't want to keep sucking up Generations, because there's other Sonic games, right, that have like 2D functions. But in terms of like a 3D, like most modern game, I say Generations is the one I can pick off most easily. I haven't played Sonic Forces. I don't plan to. All I've watched is gameplay on it. That's it. I don't plan to play Sonic Forces ever. Too many people talk bad on it. So it won't be too hard to be better than Sonic Forces. I think most people can agree. But I won't lie. Watching this, I'm an overreactor as it is. I'm not like boom excited. Woo! This looks cool. I like this. But I'm not like crazy excited, right? Like I said, if I feel it, it might feel different. But all I know is that the 2D Generations was like, you know, that got me like, you know, hype up, like woo, like that type of stuff. So I don't know what that means, but you know what I mean by that. All right, so okay. All right. I know at some point in this video we do have some supersonic leaks. I'm just going all the way here. I mean, at this point, you know, I do feel like Sega could have shown, I don't know how to say this in a smart way, right? Because I'm not the smartest person, I'm not gonna lie. I'm learning as I make videos, as I make Sonic reviews and stuff like that. I played Sonic for like a very long time, but I have never really like sat down and put my thoughts into it. So if I sound uneducated, do forgive me. But one thing I feel like Sega could have done maybe is shown a little more of the game, right? Part of me feels like these leaks that I'm watching right now wouldn't have happened as much if they showed a bit more, because, you know, we would have seen bits and pieces of it already, right? There would have been nothing else to see. But I kind of understand why that would be a stupid thing to say, but I wish they did a little better, because I feel like this would have been a little more prevented. And honestly, I wish it didn't happen at all. I'm not saying I wish it happened at all, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. This looks cool. Okay, I really like that. Maybe I missed some gameplay and trailers, but I like when you can like go off the map and like find other ways to get to places, right? But maybe that happened already and I missed some stuff. But yeah, I like that. But that's just Sonic in general. If you can't do that, it's not really a Sonic game. They've been doing that since Adventure. This map looks awesome. I can't tell if it's chemical plane or not, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut, but this looks awesome. Okay. I wish they let you do like tricks in the air, but that's fine. Okay, once you get to the end, the portal takes you out. Cool. Alright, Green Hill Act 1. Okay, more 2D platforming. Okay. Now, I know Sonic does learn some abilities as you go through like the, you know, open world. But I don't know if you can apply it to 2D, which I doubt you can, I guess. And I haven't seen much of it in 3D yet, so that's what I'm missing as well. I'm hoping you can utilize that to the best of your ability here. But this looks okay. It's not bad, you know, it looks good. We've just had better 2D, you know, we've had much better 2D experiences from looking at this. We've had much better. Like Sonic Rush, I'll even say Sonic Advance too. I'll go back to the Stone Ages. Like, I don't know. There was just something different about those games. There was a lot of mechanics, a lot of stuff you can utilize, and like, you know, you weren't just running to get to an objective. Not saying you're doing that here, but, you know, there's not much as present as in those other games. But this looks amazing, so I can't, you know, I'm not mad at it, right? I'm sure the person who's leaking this right now is thoroughly enjoying this gameplay. Although I'm not sure how he got this far, because this is a 17-minute video, mind you. So it's gonna be 17 minutes of me talking. And like I said, I'm not the most advanced Sonic person, so I might sound stupid as I go through 17 minutes of a Sonic fan talking. So, okay. Light dash. Okay. So you can use abilities, but those third world abilities, like the zip line, for example, I'm not sure if you can use that here. I'm pretty sure you can, though. That helicopter looked pretty cool. Okay, okay, okay. Alright. I'm not sure if this music is part of the actual leak or the YouTube video, so I don't know. Now I'm curious if this is affecting the outside world that Sonic goes. I just thought about that because I see the helicopters there. I'm not sure, like, I'm not exactly sure what cyberspace is, right? I'm curious if this is affecting the outside world as we go, bringing other stuff in, or did it just affect that one place? But here we go, the Supersonic gameplay, right? I'm sure this is what people are the most hyped for. So you don't start in Supersonic. I'm sure Sonic is probably going to try to defeat this guy, Giganto. He's probably going to get his ass beat. But there's a little slow motion here, right? Oh, gives you op. Okay, sorry, sorry. I'm like, is that a quick time event? I saw 2 buttons there, but it's just telling you how to get up to him. Okay, so you can wall run of RT. Okay. Now what's going on here? Oh, the chaos. Okay, okay. Your camera's up on top of him, right? So is that the last one he needed? I like how it just comes to him. Oh, so it was the last one he needed. Okay, so it looks like this boss is either closer to the end of the game, which would be crazy if they got that far, because he got the last emerald. Either that or the emeralds are just like basic collectible items to him at this point. They could just pull out, so I don't know. All right, so Supersonic doesn't take damage, right, Giganto? All right. Now, I remember watching, I've been watching a lot of Sonic content lately, trying to catch up with Sonic. I remember looking at the Supersonic Adventure boss fight. That was cool for its time, for sure. Supersonic and Adventure 2, I feel like I liked it a little bit less in terms of the gameplay, but that was cool for sure. Sonic Unleashed was cool. You know, Supersonic, it's kind of a hit or miss with the gameplay, but most of the time, I feel like for its time, it's a hit. I don't know if they did that in Sonic Forces with the gameplay or not, but most of the time it's a hit, right? This looks pretty cool because, you know, normally you're just going straight and just, you know, that's like landing on the enemy, but it looks like you can do multiple attacks, right? So like, what's a good example? I think when you go up a tower in base form with Sonic, right, there's an enemy you could do this to. I'm not sure if it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's not. You can multiple attack it, like kind of like in Shadow the Hedgehog when you like do a homing attack, right? And then you keep doing it and he does the combo. So I feel like he still does it in that Supersonic form, which is pretty cool. That's what he's doing right there, I'm assuming. So the gameplay should be pretty much the same in terms of that, just being stronger. But even the multiple enemies attack, so he's taking stuff from base form and pitting them in Supersonic form, which is pretty cool. Because for the most part, you don't really do that in other games. Like I say, you just fly straight and hit the enemy, right? Or you like have a complete new objective. But if his attacks are just becoming stronger, that's cool. And I want to know if you're going to be able to take this around the open world and not just fight the boss. Because right now he has all the Chaos Emeralds, right? Unless he somehow loses this, that's cool. I like that. There's a little, yeah, I saw that. There's a little quick time event right there. Unless he loses the Chaos Emerald somehow, right? Then I don't see how you would not be able to utilize this afterwards. So that would definitely make the story a little more cool. But I can't really think of a game that lets you utilize Supersonic from start to finish like that. Unless you go into like Sonic 3 or something, but that's if you restarted the game, I believe. So I don't know about that. I don't know about that, so. Alright, what's going on here? Alright, so a little bit of dodging going on, I assume, right? Second phase. Just like Chaos, second phase. Alright. What's going on here? Oh, shoot! Oh, that's lit! That's lit! That is 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 very lit. I just talked about the QuickTime event before. I like QuickTime events in video games. I'm not sure about you guys, but I absolutely love them. I adore them, right? I think they're just... I feel like it makes you a little more immersed in the game. I know you see memes and stuff about it being too quick and stuff like that, but it's called the QuickTime event, right? So I like that. I like that. I like that. I love that. I love that. I love that. I hope they do more of that. Because what it reminds me of when I see it in the Sonic game is Sonic Unleashed, right? In the Werehog form. Like, I'm not gonna lie. In Werehog, right? Whenever I try to remember Sonic Unleashed, because it was so many years ago, the thing I always remember, the largest, because I didn't really like the Werehog too much, but I always remember the largest is the QuickTime events. The QuickTime events were always memorable. They made the bosses a little more unique, right? And you know, you can't really replicate QuickTime events in other Sonic games, right? So let's say the QuickTime events here, no matter what they do in this, you can't replicate the Werehog one. So it makes it a little more memorable to me, right? Because each boss will have a different QuickTime event. It won't just be clashing your head on them or like, you know, hitting them. It'd be different. So I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, there's more here. Like I said, this is a leaks, right? So it's gonna be a little hard to see the buttons, but as you go through, there's buttons on the screen, and it shows you clicking them. So I guess you have to click them in time. This is another one example. He's gonna do this twice. Now they're doing the same one, but that's fine. You know, it's a boss fight. It's nothing crazy. You don't have to do multiple different ones. You know, it's a Sonic game. It's not God of War. So even God of War games, sometimes I think they replicate the same QuickTime event. So all right, he's almost done here. And like I said, this is the first boss. It's weird that Sonic has all the Chaos Emeralds, but if it's not the first boss, I guess we'll find out, right? But this doesn't seem like final boss material now that I think about it, right? I'm not sure how you just got into that. Oh, okay, another one. Oh, okay. Damn. Trying to crush Sonic and whole. All right, cool. What was I saying? I'm getting a little distracted by this. What was I saying? My God, guys. Slow brain. What was I saying, bro? I forgot. I'll remember. It'll come back to mind. But this looks good. I like it. I really, really like it. Oh, yes, the emeralds at the beginning of the game. So, yeah, this doesn't seem like final boss material, right? This seems like an early boss. Now, I know it looks cool, has the QuickTime events and everything, but, like, come on. Even, like, you know, you can tell when it's a game's final boss. The whole atmosphere would be completely different, right? There'd probably be more at stake. Even if it was close to the final boss, I feel like same thing. Atmosphere would be different. There'll be more at stake, etc., right? You probably see Tails or Amy crying or something. Sonic's about to save them. But, you know, I don't know. This looks good, though. So you just got the final blow in. Let's see. Do you do something after this, or is it like a cutscene? Because he's doing that whole stumbling animation where you have to, like, do a finisher. Like the Spider-Man. Yep. Yep. Finish him. All right. I love when Sonic looks cocky like that. It's beautiful. Okay. Now, if you guys are this far in the video, Sonic, you know, these are spoilers, like I said, but this game is like 23 hours playthrough time, right? So there's gonna be much more, hopefully, right? But what I've seen just now, like I said, the platforming and the maps could have been a little different for me, but they look good. Oh, Chaos? Don't try to hide that. We know what that is. I was just talking about Chaos earlier. Oh, interesting. Okay, second island intro cutscene. Okay, so he still has the emeralds. Let's see if something happens with those. Because knowing Sonic, yep, he's gonna lose them. No, he's gonna lose them somehow. Is Sage gonna take them away? Oh, shoot! He actually lost them. Alright, I figured. I'm like, no, there's no way they're gonna give you a Super Sonic. That's too generous. Maybe when you beat the game, you'll be able to platform, but who has the... Oh, shoot! I think Sonic just said, come on, I'm trying to read his lips.
You guys watching?
Yeah.
It's been real.
Alright, this guy pit, in his video. Alright. So he lost the emeralds. Alright, very interesting. Very interesting. Alright, let me go back real quick. I'm gonna skim through real quick and see everything I saw. I was gonna cut down this video, do a review of it, but it's kind of hard to review a leak, right? For me, I don't do much reviews, so I would rather react to it, right? At least get some form of enjoyable content. And then if you're like, hey, your reviews suck, stop talking, you can click off the video, you know what I mean? Alright, but let me see. So we start off with Eggman trying to get into cyberspace, I'm assuming, right, to do his little evil scheme, right? Eggman gets sucked in, so he's probably gone. Then Sonic, Amy, and Tails are up here. They get sucked into the portal. Now, when we go through Sonic Frontiers, I think you guys have seen, Amy's, like, frozen in this, like, you know, crystal thing, and Tails as well, I believe. So this would happen, right? They probably didn't make it. I'm assuming that Beam, I don't know, that took the Chaos Emeralds, maybe? Kind of hit Tails and Amy as well, right? And maybe, like, it's gonna take them and then like crystallize them afterwards. I'm not sure, but Sonic's probably going to be dodging that. He's gonna be too fast for that, obviously, right? And then let's see what else do we got. We got some game platforming, right? Like I said, this is by no means bad. I just feel like I can see where people don't enjoy it as much as they should, right? Something will feel different about it, because right now, look, we have like the bland color, etc. When you play Sonic games, something that contributes a lot is the backgrounds, not the ones you can interact with, but the backgrounds themselves, the oceans, you know, the walls, everything, bro. Like the ground, if the ground is smooth, like Sonic Adventure, my brain is slow today, guys. But that one mission where you're like running down the building and everything's breaking, right? And the, you know, the police are chasing you. Like, even without the stuff you can interact with, the background for me is just so immaculate that I will just go back there, even if I can't touch it or look at it. It's very immaculate. So I can see why people would want more from these cutscenes here, right? Sky Sanctuary, like I said, I've played recently, so I would like know a little more about that. I think Generations are a little more filled up. But besides that, I don't see anything I particularly dislike. The boss fight looks good, right? I really want to see what happens to Sonic and the Chaos Emeralds here. I'm gonna look at this one more time. The fact that that's fast enough to hit Sonic, though, I know it's a video game, but the fact that it's fast enough to hit Sonic is, it's a little crazy to me, right? And the thing is, it shot 2 beams, right? So I'm not sure what the second one was aimed for. I could be over-analyzing it, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know if one beam grabbed him and put him down on the other one. I don't know how it works, but I guess we'll find out. But anyway, that's it for the Sonic leak. So if you made it this far, remember, this game is still 23 hours. You haven't spoiled yourself much. Let me know what you think about this in the comments if this video is still up. Much love, appreciate y'all. Stay blessed. I guess this might be my last time seeing you, so, you know, maybe hit the like and subscription button while you have a chance. Wow. Do I really want to pocket off a leak? No, I don't. Yeah, just, I hope you enjoyed the video, okay?